Everyone has problem. You can't have a life that has no problem, okay? This is impossible. So what does it mean to have problem? Problem is actually like a rock, okay? If you imagine you walking towards a destination, but on the way there's a big rock which is huge. It's gray in color, rough, and very heavy. All you have is a pair of bare hands, okay? You don't have anything. You can't move it because it's very heavy. And then what can you do? What can you do? It stopped you from moving forward. So the only way you can do is to chip the surface away until it becomes smaller and smaller, okay? So you have to find tools to chip the rock, okay? So you started chipping, and eventually this rock become a diamond, okay? Something that is much more valuable than what you expected, okay? So it's not actually an obstacle, it's something that can help you enrich your life. So don't think that problem is always something that's bad, but actually it can turn into something that can help us to grow, can help us to become better, okay? Many people will avoid problems because problems will slow down their progress. But actually, we shouldn't avoid problems. Problems can help us instead of stopping us, okay? Instead of giving us disadvantage. So there are three main reasons. The first one is having problem will help us to unleash our potential. Why? Because when we have problem, okay, we need to find the solution, okay? We need to identify what can we do to resolve that problem. We'll try to find tools or resources or something we don't have, but we create something, okay? We use our imagination, we use creativity to resolve the issue, okay? So once you resolve the issue, you build up a new knowledge, okay? You unleash the potential that's stored within yourself, okay? That's number one. So the second benefit is it will train your spiritual and mental muscle. Imagine problem is a wall in front of you, okay? It stopped you from moving forward. If you have no tools, you have to use your bare hand to push it, okay? You have to train your muscle until it's strong enough to break through that wall, okay? So the more you push it, the stronger you will become. So you will become much tougher, emotionally tougher, and also you will become stronger and more courageous. And next time when you encounter another problem, you feel no fear. You are not afraid of it, okay? So that's the second benefit. So the third benefit of having problem is it can boost your confidence. When you overcome a problem, what does it mean? It means that you can achieve it. You can do it. You can overcome the problem. So you will feel much more confident about yourself, okay? You won't be scared when you see another problem, because you know you can do it, okay? When we have problem, what should we do? The first thing is not focus on problem. It's not focus on the solution. is to move away from the problem and look what's actually happening around that problem. For example, someone is angry. All we see is that person is angry, okay? But actually, when we move away from the anger issue and try to understand what is actually happening behind the anger, we might find out that, oh, okay, that person's basic need is not met. And he was angry because he couldn't get what he wanted. Okay, so we understand more the underlying issue. We're treating the root cause instead of the symptoms. Okay, so this is number one. So number two, we need to visualize what is the result we want to have. What is the result after we solve the problem? Okay, we not just formulate the solution. We have to look, okay, what's the end result, and then work backward and find out what we really need to do to resolve the problem. So third is to change your state. What I mean is your emotional state. Okay, many people will feel very scared, very nervous, or very uncertain when they have problems, or they feel angry, etc. All these negative emotions. Okay, so we don't want that. We want to have a positive emotion that would drive us moving forward. Okay, so how can we do it? If we want to change our emotional state, all we need is to change our body. Okay, change our physiology. If you sit upright, if you open your shoulder, okay, or put your hand like a superwoman, you feel the energy. Immediately you feel like, you have confidence, you have the drive to fight for it, like a fighter. Okay, so when you're in a positive emotional state, you have more power, more confidence to break through that problem. I hope the 3 tips will help you embrace problems instead of avoiding them, and hope that these problems will become your advantage. Okay. If you have any comment on this video or other topics, please feel free to drop me a message. I'm really looking forward to hearing your feedback. If you want to have a quick overview of your life and see how you can move on with where you are and achieve more in 2021, there's a questionnaire called Quantum Life Check. It's free, and you please feel free to complete that questionnaire, and I will get you prepare a report to you for free as a gift, New Year gift for you. Okay, so I look forward to hearing from you, and I'll see you in the next video.